Hello, all you credit fanatics. Anyhow, my name is Maurice Shabazz. I'm the Senior Account Executive for SmartCredit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a walkthrough demo for SmartCredit. What I'll be going over in this presentation is the SmartCredit platform from a consumer and a CRO standpoint. I will also be going over the different agreements, whether it is an affiliate, co-brand partner, or white label partner. And at the end, we'll be talking a little bit about sales funnels, and then we'll wrap it up. I'm gonna try to get through this as probably not as fast as possible, but I'm gonna try to not make this video too long, because I don't want to lose your interest. But I want to get to the key points of why this platform is so fantastic and how it could benefit you and your business. Okay, so we'll start off with the SmartCredit platform. When you first log in into credit monitoring for your client or your customer, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see a snapshot of everything. You're going to see a snapshot of your score tracker, the score builder, the score master, future score, the SmartCredit report, which the current grade is a C for this client, 3 bureau reports and scores, the last time it was updated, which was 14 days ago, and here is a snapshot of the money manager. And then you have a snapshot of most recent alerts. So we're going to go over these in great detail. Before I go any further, if you are a co-brand partner, obviously I own a credit repair organization outside of SmartCredit, so which I've been in credit repair over probably close to 15 years now. Here's my company logo. Here's a special message about my company. About 2 paragraphs. You'll provide that if you plan on co-brand, or if you ever co-brand with us. You could put a special message in about your company. This is a link right here that will link back to your website if they click on Learn More. And then, of course, you'll see SmartCredit partner with your company because it's co-branded. And everything is co-branded, from the alerts that your clients get from credit monitoring. Everything is co-branded, and everything you will see your company information attached to. And you'll see that as we go through this demo as well. So let's start off with the score tracker. Now, the score tracker tracks your credit score, your auto score, your insurance score, and also your hiring risk index. Of course, you could click here. You could get more details about the credit score, the score factors, and some more additional information. And you'll see a graph here below where it tracks the scores over time. Here, a little bit more detailed, so I'll let you know the date and also the credit score for all 3 models, and you'll see that right here as well. Since I'm right here and we're talking about this from a consumer and also a business standpoint, I also want to touch on one of the co-brand features. Right here is my company phone number. So being that if you're co-branded, you have access to a back office. So if a customer or your client has a problem with their credit monitoring, say they need to reset their password, you need to issue a refund, or it's just anything that's entailed in on the back end that the customer is going to need assistance where they will have to call in. Basically, you can perform all those functions. So your company phone number will be listed here because basically you have the control on the back end to service the client. So that's another great feature because you have all control on the back end. So it's almost like having your own credit monitoring site, so to speak. because you have the control. And there's so many other features that we're going to get into, but I just want to touch on that since we were here. So this is the score tracker. The next part we're going to go into is the score builder. So the score builder, this is mainly if you're disputing online. So if you're disputing items online, whether it's accounts, late payments, or what have you, increase, basically, this is what the score builder is for. So in the event that you're disputing online, you could use this. Some CROs do not want this feature active because they don't want clients or customers going in there and disputing items on their own because they're providing the service. And we could turn these actions off. So we could disable the score builder if that's something that you want to do. It's not a problem. You just have to let us know. But that's what the score builder entails. And next we'll go to the score master. Okay, the score master, what I love about this feature so much is that here it will basically log in whatever accounts they have reported on their personal credit. So whatever accounts is reported will be listed right here. And based on how much debt they have, you can move this debt up or down. So if they spend $3,826 of their available credit, it will decrease the score by 127 points to 538. However, if this gentleman was to pay off all his revolving credit, it would increase the score 25 points. So if he made a payment of $1,874 for all his accounts, his score would increase to 690. Now, the good thing about this is that you can print this out. You can save it as a PDF and send it to your client. And as I mentioned before, everything is branded with your company information. There's my company logo. This is their future score. This lets them know what they need to pay. This has their list of accounts. So it lets you know how much to pay on each account as well. So this is a great feature to get your clients involved in paying down their debt, because, you telling them, hey, reduce your debt, to increase your score, try to get your debt under 30%, utilization, those things, the client, of course, clients and customers, they'll hear what you're saying, excuse me. They can, comprehend what you're saying, but them seeing it is totally different. So if you could send this to a client, it'll entice them, encourage them more, because they can see what their future score will be. And, that's important. So this is the Score Master. This is one of the features that I love about this platform. So before we go into the Money Manager, I want to explain something. SmartCredit, we use a main feed from TransUnion. We have probably over 100 years of credit bureau experience from TransUnion. So we have a really good relationship with TransUnion, and all our main feeds comes from TransUnion. And all our data comes from TransUnion. So everything that you're seeing, the score tracker, the score builder, the score master, these smart tools are all tracked through TransUnion. So some people ask me, does it track all three bureaus? What bureau does it track? It tracks TransUnion. You do get a 3-bureau report and score, but the smart report and the smart tools are all TransUnion. I just want to make sure that I'm clear on that, so there's no confusion on that part. So just want to let you know, our main feed comes from TransUnion, and the data and updates that you'll see will come from TransUnion. Now here's the Money Manager. Now the Money Manager, this is a good tracking system for cash and credit. It'll track your recent transactions, payments due, spending, and trends, all accounts, and then your assets, checking and savings, investment accounts, real estate, other credit cards and loans. And then it'll give you a calculated net worth here. So as much data as a client or a customer inserts into this system will give them a more detailed overview of where their finances are at. And it'll also help them to budget as well. So, because budgeting is usually a big part, of, credit restoration and maintaining good credit as well. So if this is a great tool that they can use in order to, keep track of finances. So the money manager, try to encourage your clients, if you do use this platform, try to encourage your clients to use this tool. All these tools are really, really good. They could definitely be useful. But, you just got to kind of get your clients and your customers familiar with how it works. So we'll go to alerts and insurance. Now, alerts and insurance, of course, they have to click here to activate it. But it entails $1 million in identity fraud insurance. Now here's a few details about the identity fraud insurance. It's a zero deductible. It covers your entire family residing in the household, so the wife, the husband, the children. Covers your bank, savings, brokerage, lines of credit, credit cards, and more. Covers your cash out-of-pocket expenses incurred in your ID recovery. Covers your credit reports, covers pre-existing identity fraud you didn't know about, and replacement costs due to stolen driver's license or passport. So in the event that a customer lost his wallet and their passport, driver's license was in there, they will be reimbursed for that. So there's no long affidavits that have to be filled out when starting a claim. So it's not a lot to have. It's a pretty simple process. And alerts. Let's jump over here to alerts. So alerts, you'll find all alerts. You'll find credit monitoring alerts, money manager alerts, and membership alerts. So the client could also link their phone to their SmartCredit account, and they'll be alerted through their cell phone. So if they link their cell phone, they basically could take advantage of also using the mobile app. I wouldn't necessarily direct them to the mobile application before they enroll, because if they go straight to the mobile app and enroll in SmartCredit, you won't receive the commission. So make sure that you have them enroll under your link, and then you could direct them to the mobile app. But if they link their cell phone, they can get alerted through their cell phone. Whether it's for credit monitoring, their money manager, and their membership. So here you can find all the client alerts for credit monitoring. So if there's a score improvement, you'll find that here, where the score went up 44 points. New trade account reported. So new employment, enhanced new inquiry. So you can find all these right here. And the next thing we're going to go to is we're going to go to the Smart Report. Now here's the Smart Report. So here you'll see an overview. You see scores. You'll see the accounts that they have reported. You can move this scale backwards and forwards to go across and see what's all entailed in the overview. Here, you could click on negative items, increase, collection accounts, public records. Here, it lets you know the revolving debt, real estate, installment, and others, and the total debts. And then this will give you the number of total items in good standing, open accounts, and close accounts. And here it'll let you know if they have auto, mortgages, how many credit cards, and other accounts. Here you can click on this tab to look at their personal information. And here you can look at the consumer statement. Now, the consumer statement pretty much entails if they have any fraud alerts or maybe a credit freeze. You can find that information right there, which I don't believe he has any. No, he doesn't. So now, one of the features I like about the Smart Report is that if they're enrolled in the premium membership, which most of your clients probably will be enrolled in the premium membership, because the premium membership is the one that includes the 3-bureau report and score. So, of course, you need a 3-bureau report in order to perform the service. So, if they're in the premium membership or they're enrolled in the premium membership, they can pretty much update their Smart Report, which is TransUnion, every day. So, it's unlimited. So, here, you could just come here, and this is one of the features that I really love about this platform, and I'm going to explain why. You could come right here, and you could click this refresh button right here, and you can do a full update, and it'll let you know if you have a score increase, or if the score didn't change, or if the score decreased. He doesn't have a score increase, but in the event, let's say a client did have a score increase, this is how it would look. It would just say, congratulations, your credit score increased to however many points. So instantly, once they see that their score, once you get a score alert, it automatically sends an email to the client. And then whatever data that is pulled the previous day, whether you had a new sign up, whether your client's score increased, you'll get all that data the next morning. Let me show you what I mean by that. So your client instantly gets an email, you get all the data the next morning. So here, you'll get a smart alert, right? It'll come to your email because you're a co-brand partner, or if you're a co-brand partner. Basically, you'll get all the alerts for your clients. So here, I have a new sign up. It also lets you know the date of subscription. Here, I have a new sign up. Here we have score increase to 76 points, 55 points, 12 points, 2 points. Here we have our score increase 143 points, a score increase of 56 points, and let them know how long they've been enrolled in SmartCredit and how much their score has increased since they've been enrolled, which is, it's good information to have. As you see, my company information appears, so when your clients or customers get alerted, they'll see your company information, which gives you a lot more credibility. So I get these alerts approximately about 6:20 a.m. for whatever activity happened the day before. I get it the next morning at around 6:20 a.m. So I'm on Pacific Standard Time, so if you're in a different time zone, you'll get it around that time, give or take how many hours ahead you are. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to show you that real quick. And now we're going to go to the 3-bureau reports and scores. So here's the 3-bureau report. We do use the scoring model Vantage Score 3.0. And here you have TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. It's a pretty easy report to read, pretty easy to navigate, in my opinion. Here you could go jump to the personal information, the summary, the account history. So these are some quick links right here. The credit report date, any names or aliases will be listed here. Date of birth, or rather year of birth, will be listed. Current address, previous address, employer information, consumer statement, as I mentioned before. If there's any credit freezes or any kind of fraud alerts or things of that nature, you'll find that in the consumer statement. Most of you probably already know that anyway, but just trying to touch on everything. And then you'll have a summary. So you'll have a summary of the total accounts, open accounts, closed accounts, delinquent, derogatory, balances, payments, public records, and increase for the last 2 years. Now, when you come to account history, pretty good data points. You have your account number, high balance reported, last verified, the date it was open, balance owed, the close date if the account was closed, account rating, account description, dispute status, creditor type, status, payment status, any creditor remarks, payment amount, last payment, the term length, past due amount, account type, payment frequency, and the credit limit. And here you'll find you'll have a 2-year payment history. And here you'll find 7-year history for the days late. So for TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax, they'll let you know how many times there were 30 days late within the last 7 years, how many times there were 60 days late within the last 7 years, and how many times there were 90 days late within the last 7 years. So yeah, you'll find all that information, those data points on the report. And then as you come down, if they have any installment accounts, they'll list that right here before the public information section. And if they have any collections, they'll be listed here. It'll say collection accounts, they'll say installment accounts, or mortgages. They'll all be listed, but being that he doesn't have those particular accounts, they're not listed, but you'll find that before the public information section. Inquiries, have the creditor name, the date of the inquiry, and the credit bureau it was pulled from. You also have your creditor contacts, the creditor name, their address, and their phone number. So if you're doing direct to creditor disputes or you dispute inquiries, you have all that data as well. So that will wrap it up far as the SmartCredit platform from a consumer and also a business standpoint if you're co-branded or you're affiliated with us at SmartCredit. So now I'm going to go into agreements. I'm going to go into the agreements. We're going to talk about the affiliates. We're going to talk about co-brand partners, and we're also going to talk about white label. So here we are. This is an affiliate partnership agreement. It's pretty, the agreements are pretty simple to fill out. Of course, your date, your sales rep's name, if you have one, business name, contact person, main phone, cell phone, primary email, address you're located at, your bank name, name on bank account, bank routing, and also your account number. Now, this is how you get paid. So if you have, if you're affiliated with us or you're a co-brand partner, we pay out our we pay out affiliates between the 15th and the 20th of every month. So whatever amount you made for the previous month, you could expect an ACH payment to your bank account between the 15th and the 20th of each month. Now we'll come down here where this is the affiliate program. This is free to enroll. So when you come here, you only have 3 options to choose from. So you have plan A, plan B, plan C. Now, the premium is what you want to focus on because this is the one that includes the 1 3-bureau report each month. So you need, if you're doing credit repair, you need that 3-bureau report included. So everything is unlimited. All the smart tools, the $1 million in fraud insurance, all that is all included. Nothing changes about the membership. This is just a price point for you to choose from. So if you want the price point to your customers, you want your customers to pay $29.95 each month, then your commission would be $12.25 residual. All our commissions are residual. If you want your clients to pay $24.95, you would get an $8.50 commission each month they stay enrolled. If you want your customers to pay the lowest price point, which is $19.95, your commission would be $5 each month that they stay enrolled. Now, as I mentioned, they get one 3-bill report each month. So let's say they want to pull another report before the refresh date. So let's just say the 3-bill report is only 15 days old. They still got another 15 days until you can refresh it, but they want to pull another report early. If they want to pull another report a la carte, then the price to the customer or the client is $16.95 for additional report, where you will receive a $3.50 commission for that extra report that was pulled. Now, as I mentioned before, you have 3 price points to choose from. So with that being said, some of my affiliates, they choose all 3. They want 3 options. So they might want to give some clients the $29.95. They might want to give some clients $24.95, and they might want to give clients a link for the $19.95 membership. So if you want to choose all 3, that's fine too. We'll give you 3 links. If you just want to choose 1, that's fine, or 2, that's fine as well. Whatever you choose, we're here to work with you. So here, you just signature, date, initial, page 1, 2, and also initial page 3. Then you put your name and sign, your title, and also date. So this is the affiliate partnership agreement. Now, let me explain something before I go to co-branding. The affiliate partnership agreement does not give access to a back office, and also does not. There's no trial memberships for the affiliates. So there's no dollar trial. Co-branding, you have access to set trial periods, but for the basic affiliate partnership, there's no trial periods, and you only have 3 options to choose from as far as pricing. And as I mentioned before, you can pick all 3 and have a link for each one if you want. But you don't have access to the back end. There's no co-branding, and there's no co-branded site for you as well. So this is just to receive a link to track your enrollments and your commissions. So co-branding. So co-branding, this is the co-brand wholesale agreement. So let me explain how this works. I'm also going to walk through the process of filling it out as well. So in this agreement, you put in, it's entered into as of, you put the date right here, and then here will be your company name and the state that you operate out of. So if you're out of Nevada, you put Nevada. If you're out of Texas, you would put Texas. And here you will put your mailing address. Now come down here. Now there is a cost associated with establishing a co-branded site with all your custom pricing, trial periods, and access to a back office. On the agreement, you'll see a one-time fee of $375. But if you let me know you watch this video, I'll reduce it to $250, and I'll honor that. So don't worry about that. So this $375, if you watch this video, you can cross that out, and you can put $250. And like I said, I'll honor that. So here we have custom trial periods. So you would check this box if you don't want any trial at all. If you want a 7-day trial, you go ahead and check this box. If you want a 14-day trial, you can check this box. If you want a specific number of days, whether it's 3 days, 5 days, 10 days, you could put that number of days that you want for your trial here, and you could go ahead and check this box. Now this section right here in 4.22, what they're saying is that in the event, well, let me explain this. There's several credit monitoring companies that will give a $1 trial and give the customer access to a 3-bill report. Now, there's nowhere you can get 3-bill reports and scores for $1. So they do that in hopes that they don't cancel the membership. Now, the thing is, in the event that the client does or the customer does cancel the membership, they lose money on the 3-bill report that was purchased. So here, what they're saying is, if your client accesses a 3-bill report and then cancels during the trial membership, you will be on the hook for $8.50. So basically, it would either come out your commissions, or if you're sponsoring, then you'll be billed for it. And we'll get into sponsorship in a second. Actually, right in this next section, we'll talk about sponsorship. So section 4.3, this is where you set your pricing. So your premium membership, as I mentioned before, this is the one that includes the 1 3-bill report each month. You will put your pricing right here. So let me go down here before I go there. So here, starting out, based on volume, 0 to 250 enrollments, basically your wholesale cost would be $14.95. For the basic, it'd be $7.50. For the VIP, it'll be $5.25. So the premium will be $14.95. So whatever you want to charge on top of these prices is your commission to keep. So let's say you want to charge $29.95 for your premium membership. Then you would earn a $15 commission. If you want to charge $24.95, you'll earn a $10 commission each month the customer stays enrolled. So as I mentioned before, you set your own retail costs, so you have the flexibility to set your own commissions. And after you, let's say you get your co-brand site set up, if you ever want to change your pricing, you can always change it at any time. Now, the basic membership does not include a 3-bill report. And the VIP membership, there's only 2 plans that are available upon enrollment. And I'm going to show you here. So when your customer, your client enrolls into SmartCredit, they can only enroll in the basic or the premium plan. Now, as you see, mines are both priced the same. Some of our partners, that's how they prefer it, because they don't want to give a client an option to get a basic membership and then it doesn't include the 3-bill report, and then they have to tell them, hey, you have to upgrade. So one of the options that you have is you can price them both at the same price, and the 3-bill report will be included with both. So they get 1 3-bill report per month. So it's not like you're giving them an option. You could do it that way, or if you just want to go with just the basic membership and price it out accordingly, that is perfectly fine. Whatever works for your model is fine with us. We're here to work with you. Sponsorship. Before I go to sponsorship, VIP. So they can only enroll in these 2 plans upon enrollment. Now, VIP is for retention. This is in the event that a customer calls in and says, I don't want to pay $30 a month anymore for credit monitoring. Can you please cancel my membership and close my account? Then you would offer them a cheaper membership so they can stay enrolled. Whereas the wholesale cost for the starting out for the VIP is $5.25. You could charge $10, $12, $15, whatever you want to charge, whatever you choose. You would specify that right here, and that's what you would charge for that membership. So that's what VIP is for. It's for retention. Sponsorship membership. At the time of enrollment, when your customer or your client signs up for credit monitoring, it will ask for their first name, their last name, their email. It will ask them to create a password. And here is an optional field for a sponsor code. Now, they can leave this blank and continue. Or if you want to sponsor your clients, whereas you want to pay for their credit monitoring, because how some of the partners do it is that they don't like the idea of their client paying for two separate things, whether they're paying for credit repair service and they're also paying for credit monitoring. So what they do is they combine the fees for credit monitoring and put it in their service fee. And basically, the client doesn't pay out of pocket for their credit monitoring up front. They're actually paying the credit repair company or the credit repair organization because they have it built into their service fees. So in the event, if you want to sponsor a client, basically you could give them your sponsor code. You could check this box right here, check to be issued a sponsor code. You put in the plan level you plan to sponsor, whether it's the premium, the basic, or the VIP. I imagine you probably would want to sponsor the premium plan. And basically, we bill you the wholesale costs of that membership for all your clients each month. So, yeah, at the beginning of each month, basically, we'll bill you for however many clients you have enrolled under whichever plan. And you can sponsor your clients if you like. If you just want to be issued a sponsor code and you want to issue it out at your discretion, that's perfectly fine. It's totally up to you, but that's what the sponsorship is for, if you want to sponsor a client or a customer's credit monitoring service. Now here, as we come to section 4.6, they're asking, how much do you want to charge for additional 3-bureau reports and scores? The wholesale cost is $13.50. So as I mentioned, you get one 3-bureau report per month. Let's say they want to pull another one early. So for additional reports, you would put whatever cost you want to charge retail. Whatever you charge above $13.50 is your commission to keep. So you would specify that right here. And then here's some legal documentation. You can read through that. I'm not going to go through that section. But here you come down here, and here's authorized signer, or you. So you as the partner, you will sign, print your name, and also date. Here, this is for the ACH authorization agreement. This is how you get paid your commission. So make sure you fill out the ACH authorization agreement. Fill that out, sign and date. And this is a credit card authorization form. So this is for paying the fee, the setup fee, the one-time setup fee for your co-branded site. So this is where you would put that information. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about white label. Now, white label is, well, before I go into this, I want to say that it is better for you to be a co-brand partner first before jumping into establishing a white label. And I'm going to explain why. But let me explain some of the features of how the white label works. So you migrate legacy credit monitoring customers, leverage our sign-up API and create custom enrollment pages, build customized reports with our reporting API. All revenue flows through your merchant processor, so you'll have to get your own merchant account, basically Consumer Direct Incorporated, which pretty much owns the SmartCredit platform. We won't be paying you, basically. Everything will have to go through your own merchant. You control your customer base and experience with full access to our partner portal and SupportLink. Website design is scaled and responsive for seamless use by mobile, PC, and tablet devices. Co-branding functionality within your white label, allowing for quick and easy addition of partner-branded sites, including unlimited pricing strategies, affiliate, partner, and campaign-specific reporting, dynamic partner logos, messaging, and contact details. So if you have a white label, you can create co-brands from your white label, just like we do at SmartCredit. So it's pretty cool. Now, so this is how it works for the customer. The customer goes to your fully branded site to enroll. At enrollment, customer chooses between the basic or premium Plus plan. Customer is provided with access to their reports and scores, Score Tracker and Score Builder, and Score Master, along with other important features and tools. The stuff that we went over on the platform. The development fee. So this is for new partners. The development fee is $20,000. $5,000 due within 5 business days of the contract signing. $5,000 due at product launch. The remaining $10,000 is due in 7 months. It's waived in full by the 7th month if you have active members of 5,000 or more. So you have to have a volume of 5,000 or more, or it's reduced to 5,000 if you have, excuse me, approximately about 2,500 active users. So it's a lot more expensive if you're not already an existing partner. But if you're an existing partner, it would be based on your current co-brand volume to offset a portion, if not all of the development fee. So we could work with you a lot better if you're already a partner. So just throw that out there. And here is the licensing fees. So 0 to 25 active billable customers, it will be $4.25 per member. Once you get over 2,500 to 5,000, $3.50. 5,001 to 10,000, it'll be $3, and 10,001 active members, it'll be at $2.60. So really good wholesale pricing there. The minimum monthly billing. So for the 1 to 3 months, there's no minimum. 3 to 6 months, 1,000. 7 to 12, 2,500. 13 to 36 months, 5,000. So that's what you need to be generating on a monthly basis as time progresses. So I just want to touch on that just real quick. Some people ask me about white labels, so I just wanted to kind of go over that. So the next segment, what we're going to go into is the back office. So here we are at the back office. If you're a co-branded partner, you're going to receive a support link. You would basically download that support link into whatever device you're using. It could be more than one device. If you want employees or people that you work with to have access to the back office, that's perfectly fine as well. And this might have timed out on me. Let me see. Yeah, no problem. All right, so we're going to use the same customer that I used for this presentation. Sorry, let me go back here. I'm so rude. All right, so when you first log into your support link, this is what you'll see. You'll see your member search, system manager, PWS, reports, and account. Here, you can search for the member by member ID, customer token, first name, last name, email, username, last 4 social, date of birth, phone number, first 4 digits or last 4 digits credit card, and or the zip code. So here we're just going to do it. We're just going to search for them by name. Now here, this is what you'll find. You'll find all the clients or customers' information. Here's their member ID, customer token, their email, the plan that they're enrolled under, the status of their account. If there's any balance due, you'll see that here. PID, this is the link that they enrolled under, and the AID they enrolled under. ADID, they didn't roll under an ADID, so credit monitoring is on. Urgent alerts is inactive because he doesn't have his cell phone linked to his account. His fraud insurance is off. He hasn't activated it. He's been a member since December 5th last year. Last credit report was on August 21st, and he has been authenticated, meaning that he passed the security questions upon enrollment. Here we'll come down to membership overview. So this is the customer's information, name, address, phone number, member ID, their member plan details, the site, their plan, their monthly charge, max credit report pools. So it says 10 right here, but of course they're unlimited. But after 10, as a safety precaution, you have to contact customer support if you pull more than 10 times within 30 days. So just to give you some insight on that, if you pull the smart report more than 10 times within a month, then you'll have to contact customer support to reset it so you can continue to pull more reports. Excuse me. Okay, trial length is 7 days. Stop renewal eligibility, true. PID support, that's my company information. That's my company contact number. So for support, last payment details, date process, the amount, reference ID, if there's any balance due, and the next statement. So here you have member action options. So let's say you want to fix the credit monitoring status, set to VIP. Remember we talked about that for retention only. If customer calls in and you want to put them in a cheaper price membership, you can set them to VIP with a click of a button. You want to close their account before the next billing cycle. You want to close their account effective immediately. You just will click here. Send monthly status. Waive next month's fee. You might want to accommodate the client or the customer for some reason or another, but you can waive the fee. Here, you could click on this and it will give you the customer's personal information. I'm not going to click on it. I don't think it's necessary. Billing information. You could come here, and if you need to update a credit card, you could do so here. There's another section you could do that as well. Billing history. Now, billing history takes a little bit of while because it has to upload. It's a lot of information depending on how long they've been enrolled. But here's the billing history. So I'll give you all the history of the billing. If you need a refund or escalate, you could come here and perform that. If you need to collect the balance, you could come here and collect the balance, but right here he has no outstanding balance, so it's not necessary. Plan, this will let you know the membership plan they're currently enrolled under and the available plans that are available. Actions, this is if he took any action, excuse me, if any action was taken and he disputed items through the system. So it would let you know the action items here. And as I mentioned before, we could turn that off. If you don't want clients to go in there messing with stuff and trying to dispute items, we could definitely turn that off. Password recovery. You could go ahead and help the client reset their password. You could also bypass the security question by checking this box, and you could send them their password recovery email. Alerts. This is if they have their smartphone linked to their SmartCredit account. But you'll find alerts if they do, if they are linked. He's not. So, credit report. This will let you know how many times the report was accessed, the smart report, that is. And I'll let you know if it was suppressed as well. 3 bureau reports and scores will let you know when those were accessed as well. Any comments? So comments. So in the event that a customer calls you and is irate, or a customer calls you needing support, or whatever the situation may be, if it's an inbound call, email, outbound, social media, other, you could go ahead and you could, there's a list of categories you can pick. If it's a chargeback, cancellation confirmation, whatever it is, and you can put some notes here. If the customer calls into the main number for Consumer Direct, then and we take the call, then basically we also notate your account too, and we'll let you know what happened on that phone call or that communication. So this is the comment section. You can find the comment history here. ID verification. So this lets you know if the file was suppressed or frozen. This also lets you know if they passed the security questions or if they didn't pass. So it'll give you all that information here. Events. This is all the information, all the data for when someone logged in, when someone logged out, a 3-bureau report was pulled, alerts. Any kind of activity you'll find here for any kind of events that took place when you logged in and logged out of the account. And then the status of any changes. So if they were suspended at one time, active, terminated, you'll find all that information here in the status of changes. Now, let me tell you what I love about this platform. Let me show you. If you have employees, you have affiliates, and you want to provide them a link so you can give them commission for their enrollments, you can do that with your co-brand platform as well. So you could come here to reports, whereas I gave all my employees have their own link to enroll their own clients. And basically what I do is I give them $5 each month as long as their clients stay enrolled. So they earn commission on SmartCredit as well. But I will come back to reports, and let's say I want to generate a report. I would go to successful billing detail here at the bottom. I would, let's say I want to generate a report for the last month, which was July. So we'll come here to July 1st, and we'll go to July 31st. And we'll do this one, we'll do this one, and SmartCredit. So I'm going to generate a report for Dina. So let's create a report. So this gives me all the information for all the data for my employee Dina, who's been with me since day one. This is all the enrollment she had for the month of July. And if I want to send her this report, I could go ahead and export it to an Excel spreadsheet, and I could go ahead and send that over to her so that way everything's transparent. She can see what she did, which is great. So you could do all this in your back office. You don't have to contact anyone. You could do it all yourself. So I believe that would wrap it up for the back office. And also you can see your billing detail as well. You could put your link in there and see how many enrollments you have for the previous month. So if you just want to know, you could go in your back office and generate a report. So the last segment of this demo, I'm going to talk a little bit about sales funnel. Because if you're co-branded, you and you're tech savvy, of course, you can go ahead and you can create your own sales funnel. Now, why would somebody create their own sales funnel for credit monitoring? A few different reasons. You want to collect data. As people enroll into your sales funnel for credit monitoring, you're collecting the data, and you might want to insert that data into a campaign. You might put it into a drip campaign. You might want to put it into another to an email campaign because the client may have signed up for credit monitoring, but they still have not moved forward with credit repair. So you might want to upsell them on other products. So that's why people create sales funnel. But here we will provide you, excuse me, we will provide you with all the documentation to create your sales funnel. And this is just kind of an overview, and basically they will have to just enroll, but basically you would collect all the data, which is pretty cool. So this is kind of what it looks like. This is the overview right here. It kind of gives you more detail start, complete ID verification. So it kind of, and then you could get the links and whatnot. But anyhow, I'm not going to go too deep into it because, like I said, if you're tech savvy, then you would know about creating this stuff and using this API documentation, to actually insert into your sales funnel. So I want to share one of our partners that created a sales funnel that I really like, which is Collection Shield 360. So here he has, he does credit repair, 1 dispute a month, 3 per month, and he has his pricing built out, and they can choose whichever plan they want to enroll in. And basically, they enroll into the sales funnel. It goes into different campaigns. He upsells them on other products. So it's really a great way to really use your co-brand. Because if you're a co-brand partner, you could definitely take advantage of this. So, if you ever want to create a sales funnel and you co-brand with SmartCredit, it's definitely available. There's definitely an option for you. So just wanted to touch on it just a little bit, just to let you know what was available. With that being said, we will conclude this demo. Once again, my name is Maurice Shabazz. I'm the Senior Account Executive for Consumer Direct Incorporated, the developers of the SmartCredit platform. All my contact information is listed at the end of this video. Feel free to like, dislike, comment on the video. That's definitely welcome. If you need anything or you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Also, my cell phone is listed. So see you guys in social media. See you guys at the events, and hope you have a great day. Talk to you soon.